Dr. Pillai, please lead us into your final teaching module of quantum thinking from the third eye and how that enables us to perceive all possibilities.
Okay, I'm going to go to the third module, which is quantum thinking in the third eye, which is the pineal gland. And it is very critical for us to do something about 2023, because life seems to be so difficult, even as we are ending this year, 2022, and it doesn't look bright at all by rational standard, by looking at the stock market and the wars around the world. And everything is so, depressing. And so everybody has now just reading how go and then build your military, and everybody is doing that. My God, already we are not doing well. It is just, I personally think I always thought this way, even when Saddam Hussein was alive. All that has happened is a change of consciousness of that particular person, and then let them overflow with love. Like the whole world will change if a few people, only 3 or 4 people change their mindset and then fill it with love. It will happen. But people don't want to be, especially politicians and others will think that I am crazy. The only way is to do what traditionally and rationally to expect and deal with it. I'm not in their company. I'm in the company of Jesus and the Buddha and Shiva and Krishna, of great joy and of great peace of the Buddha and Jesus. If you want to hit me on my right cheek, hit me on the left cheek. And I'm going to love my neighbor. Jesus gave the answer, the solution. The whole world is now filled with, people following Christianity, but not the teachings. Not the teachings. The key teachings of love. But anyway, I'm not pessimistic. I know that things are going to dramatically change, especially for good people, for the righteous, for the spiritual people, for the godly people. The godly people, the spiritual people that are with me. Not people who create problem in the name of religion. They are as bad as others are. But then the one thing that is important is you as spiritual people can change the world, can change yourself also by understanding how powerful you are. And there is incredible power because God created man in his own image. And by speaking, you will manifest that what you want to manifest. And the speech is called the word. Oral Robert created the university with no money in hand. And he said, how are you going to build the university? He said, just as God created the world, I will create this Oral Robert University. He did. How? Through the word. He was reading the Bible for 3 months. Kneel down. You do not know. There are a lot of secrets which I want to share with you, which I've been sharing with an expensive program which you can't afford. But now, at least in this 1-year program, I will include a lot of the teachings that you need as a tool. Now, this module that I'm going to talk about is the third eye, which is the pineal gland. The pineal gland can change your space, your time, your concepts, and then make that real. If you put your thought in the third eye, it will accelerate the thought at a tremendous speed, and then you have to understand and how melatonin, DMT, and serotonin, they all can be studied scientifically, and then how they can aid you in breaking away from your negativity and your strong belief that nothing is going to change. Everything is changing every second. And that reality will become real only when you act from that little organ in the physical body called the pineal gland. But don't think that pineal gland is the third eye per se. It is a physical representation or physical manifestation of the third eye in the physical body. Third eye is in the subtle body. There are so many subtle bodies. Some people say 3, 4, 5, and some people say there are innumerable physical, quantum bodies within our body. The truth is, I think there are innumerable bodies. And as you begin to go into but the pineal gland gives you, because all that we know is about only the physical body. And then the chemicals there will aid you to, change your experience of subtle levels of thoughts and experience too. And experience is a chemical phenomenon. The chemicals are very important. And cortisol, for instance, or dopamine. These chemicals are very important, and those it's important to know about them even through your own food habits and what you eat. You can do a lot of things, and the way you breathe. When the breath goes into the pineal gland, things will change very differently. Now, I'm very grateful to God that I spent this an hour or so or less with you in a fruitful way. I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity. And one more, I'm going to be giving live initiations on January 1st on the very special day of the Vaikunda Ekadashi. It's the 11th moon, where you can visit the incredible heaven of Vishnu. Vishnu is really into incredible, unpolluted luxury, health, wealth, everything. So I will talk about how to get to his heaven as quantumizing Srimriji initiation. Then I will, Srimriji, the goddess of wealth, belongs to that heaven. And January 14th is another important day. It's called the Vedic winter solstice and the spiritual rejuvenation. And I will do another initiation on that day when the sun is moving into Capricorn.